Hello everybody, K-Whip here, and welcome to another Destiny 2 video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a bit of advice on how to get the Rat King exotic. And to begin your journey of getting this weapon, you have to do the side missions on Titan that unlock after you finish the campaign. So it's the stuff you do with Sloan. And when you finish that last quest mission on Titan, Chances and Choices, the Rat King's Crew Legendary will drop in your kinetic slot. And it appears to be a weapon, but it isn't something that you can actually equip at the moment, and it instead gives you a bit of a riddle. So it talks about walking to and fro and doing errands of woe and stuff like that, so really in my mind that meant patrol, which is what you have to do. You have to do patrols. However, in the bottom it says do this with other rats. And so you will actually need another person in your fire team. I believe you need another person in the fire team with the quest as well and with this legendary. So you have to complete 3 patrols. And I don't think it matters what map you do it on. I've seen some people do it on Titan. I did mine on Earth. But it's just the normal patrols, kind of like in Destiny 1, that you unlock after finishing the quick little mission with Cade. After you complete your 3 patrols, then it will give you another legendary with another riddle. And this one is going to be telling you to do 2 public events with someone that has the Rat King's quest in your fire team. And that one you can kind of tell by the last sentence talking about rallying the flag, because that's kind of the public event startup thing. Once you finish that, you are given another riddle, and I believe this one talks about doing either Crucible or Strikes. I personally did Crucible and finished 2 games, and that worked for me. I believe you can do Strikes as well, but it says something about going in 4s, so that's kind of a given that you're supposed to go into PvP, because that's really the only 4v4 thing going on right now. But anyway, after you finish those 2 Crucible games, then you will get your final riddle of the quest. And this one sure isn't too complicated. It has Nightfall right in the description. And that's what you have to do. You have to do the Nightfall again with someone else in your fire team who has this quest. But the trick is you have to beat it with 5 minutes or more on the timer when you finish the Nightfall. So I'm telling you right now, if you're doing this week 1, this really isn't the easiest thing to do, and you're going to want to get as high light as you possibly can before you attempt this. I think when we completed it, we had 3 people in the fire team that were above 270 light, and so we really kind of crushed it and finished it with like 6.5 minutes left, I think. But if you're trying this pretty quickly after like maybe beating the campaign at like 240 light, you're going to struggle quite a lot, I think. But once you finish that Nightfall with 5 minutes or more remaining, you do get the Rat King exotic sidearm. And now I'll show you the Rat King, what's on it, and my opinions on its potential as a weapon. So its first intra-sync perk is the Rat Pack, and this is that when other allies have the weapon equipped, the weapon will become stronger, and it says that I can stack up to 6 times. I will tell you, I don't think it makes any difference when you use it with just one other person, because I was doing some testing with my friend that I was doing this quest with, and we could find no damage or rate of fire increase at all when we were just using the 2 of us both with the Rat King. However, full disclosure here, I did see Dado using it with 2 other people that also had the Rat King, so a total of 3 people, and the rate of fire on the thing was insanely increased. It looked way better. So it seems like you need more than just one other Rat King to get its benefits, but it looks like once you do, it seems really cool and like quite an increase. Now on to the other perks that it has. It has Small Bore, increasing range and stability. That's a nice thing to have, of course. Tactical Mag, which brings increases to stability, reload speed, and magazine size, all good things. Especially with the Vermin perk that it has, which allows you to go invisible after reloading after a kill. And then the last perk that this weapon has is Smooth Grip, which makes it slightly easier to hold and aim, it says. I don't know how you're supposed to feel that a weapon's easier to hold in a video game, but I guess we'll just take their word for that one. It also increases stability and handling speed, so I'll take that. So that's what's on the weapon. As for its capabilities in, first of all, PvE, and then I'll talk about PvP. In PvE, I think this could be a very strong option in a lot of scenarios. If you're doing probably strikes with your friends, having 3 of these things could be absolutely deadly. And then the Vermin perk, which allows you to go invisible after getting that kill, and reloading will help your survivability so much, and can help you maybe get some clutch revives or get out of situations when you're very weak. And if you were to pair this with like Night Stalker where you have other invisibility abilities, then you could become quite the stealthy survivor. Then when it comes to PvP, I believe that this is in quite a strong archetype for sidearms. It seems to be like the same rate of fire as like the Iron Wraith and the Wormwood from Destiny 1, where it's a very comfortable fire rate that you can spam quite a bit, but not to the point where it's going to hurt your accuracy or anything. And when you're getting aggressive and getting up close and personal in PvP, this thing was doing quite well, and I was able to make quick work of a lot of people. And then when you also add in the reload perk after getting a kill, you can go invis for a couple seconds, which will help you push onto another opponent and you won't be on their radar, so you can maybe get the jump on them and get you ahead of that gunfight. Or you can also get a kill with it, reload, and kind of use the invis to get you off radar so you can escape from a bad situation. So I do think that this is a strong weapon, and it allows you to do some pretty unique things in your gameplay, and I find it quite the fun exotic to use. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you can get your hands on this weapon. Thank you for watching, and see you later.